California Boy, Kim Bolton Castle as well. 1,600 meters, start of the pick six this afternoon. They sent on their way from that mile marker. San Marzano was slow to begin. We'll have to tuck in over there. Williamson shows pace, so too, just cruising along. California Boy on the left-hand side is showing pace too. Knight's Table is tucked off then with Godfather. Towards the outside is Harold the Duke, who races just a couple of lengths off the early gallop. Rabobi further back in the field with Kim Bolton Castle behind those. US Open and San Marzano, and at the back is Broadway, giving them 6-7 lengths start over here. Still a long way to go. They race past the 1,000-meter mark, and it's Harold the Duke hard up on the outside fence with California Boy down the center, cutting out the gallop here as they come to the halfway point. They followed by Williamson and Godfather, further back to Kim Bolton Castle. Further to the inside, the orange cap of just cruising along, San Marzano racing behind that one. Then came further back, Rabobi is racing towards the outside with US Open, and racing just in behind those, Knight's Table, who's starting to get into it now, and so too Broadway. The race hots up now inside the final 500 meters. California Boy leads it. Williamson on the outside of the track comes Godfather. Down along the center is Broadway coming through with Knight's Table and US Open to the outside. Now Knight's Table hits the front with 300 meters left to go. From Broadway back in second, then came Williamson. California Boy, US Open is running onto the stand side, but Knight's Table has shot 2 lengths clear of Broadway. Knight's Table is going well inside the closing stages, and Knight's Table with Tommy Shaw goes on to win it. Second will go to US Open, third placing to Broadway, and the fourth position I think will go to Williamson just ahead of Harold the Duke. So the stragglers here, there's a lot of them just battling to go the full Vaal 1,600 meters, but not so for Knight's Table. He's come through in the colors of Tommy Shaw in partnership with David Shaw, his brother, and this was bred by David at the Titanium racing out of the mare Rendezvous. Knight's Table has loved it out here today and beats US Open second. Third, Broadway. Fourth, Williamson, then Harold the Duke. Behind that was Godfather. That's the running of the fourth race. Alistair Cohen is back in town. It's well documented. He'll be calling the next 2 races home.
Well, it's number 9, Knight's Table, that's come through to win for Lucky Larkus. Good day at the office for him. And, of course, this is Tommy and David Shaw. Such a pity they're not here, because nice for them to own a horse together at last. And this one bred by Titanium and Craig Zaki. Craig, not the strongest field, of course, but the horse has done the job.
Yes, Lal. Look, for these quality of horses, I thought they were going way too fast early on. And I sort of ran off my feet and I left him. And halfway through, I could see 90% of the field was already under pressure, and I just let him sort of roll in my hands without pressing him, and I was able to do that from the 4, so he ended up staying on probably best of all, and I think over a trip we could possibly see a little bit more.
So your last 100 probably looked like it was in slow motion. I almost reached for the button, but yeah, he's done the job, and hopefully more.
Yeah, it felt like slow motion, to be honest. And look, it wasn't the strongest maiden out there. I actually think half of this field might battle, so maybe this just gives him confidence. Hopefully he settles. He can be a bit of a hot-headed horse, and all credit to Lucky, to the team. They do all the hard work. To Dave, Tommy, nice on there, man. To my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Volker Boschef. Thank you.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you. Well then, Lucky, for the second time today, here's Lux. I mean, it's actually quite fitting that David and Tommy have horse together, and it's in Tommy's colours. I think you'll like that.
Yeah, I think the last one they had together was a filly called Lavalier. She did all right. She won 2 out of 5 starts. Okay. Then she retired, but she ran in Dave's colours. So yes. I don't know how the deal was, but this one runs in the Good Brothers colours.
Yeah, the better looking brother.
Yeah, the Good Brother. Yeah. So anyway, just well done to them. It's been a long journey with this horse. Like he said, you know, he's hot, and to keep the weight on him. Plus, he's got other issues. And yeah, I was pretty much heading him towards like 18,000. That's what he showed us from the beginning. I spotted the 1,600. I thought, you know, I can only benefit from it. And yeah, as you can see, it wasn't the greatest field in the world. And yeah, and I think that pace at the win helped him a lot. Yeah. And yeah, but I've seen him improving a bit in his work at home. And so anyway, all I can just say is well done to the 2 of them. And let's see where we go from here.
And thanks to you, because your comments did help the punters. I mean, it certainly helped me when you said the horse will enjoy the straight 16 and could get in the mix.
Yeah. Look, I don't know, for some rhyme or reason, I don't know, my horses just enjoy this track. It's that nice long, not going around turns, canter, sprint, pull out, Yeah, you got so much time to let your horse use itself, and I think it's so fair. It's such a fair track, but up the straight and around the turn. So, yeah, there's like pretty much no excuses.
Well done. Please can we give you the check from the ROA for the brothers? And this is a 15,000 rand check. Thank you, Lucky. You can't take the... I know he's smiling at me, Lucky.
Pull this one off them.
Yeah, I think you probably could, yeah. I think you can. Speak to David and Tommy nicely. Lucky's asking for the money there. Well done, guys. Well done, Lucky. Nice double. Craig Zeki had to work hard there, but Titanium Racing Bread has done the job. 9, 2, 6 and 3. That's race 4. Jackpot 1 coming up next.